We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you closed your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Easy, route. Son, it's on his hunt.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ram, 23. Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go. Same right.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18,
They send the tight end in motion. First play, Stroud's going to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
all right. 18,
Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. From the gun, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air, Stroud. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Go. Take right open.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps. Or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
11. Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. As he's Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Rip, 20.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hey, run.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting the ball. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Juke the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
24. Hey, Soko, come on. 11. Take right open. Hey, kill.
Lawrence to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud now on fourth down. Into the hands of Dell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Again, Stroud. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Jaguars' 5-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on third and goal. Running back, motioning right. Now Stroud on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Red on red. Great job. Go, let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
11, Agate.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Check this one down to ETN. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So Liam Cohen not shying away from risk. He's got the offense out there. They're going for it. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open or close. I got single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Under.
Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Lawrence with it on first. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throwing deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
24. Go, let's go. Go. 30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Stroud. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. It's a pickup up 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Stroud. Headed out right. Low fine in his back. Mixon. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation. From the 36.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Working quickly here.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Houston.
Running back sent in motion left. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's Stroud again. Right side caught by Higgins. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Travis Hunter making that play.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Comes up with it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the quick, right?
Running to start the drive with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 18. What's up?
Looking to throw, Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Tony.
From the 47. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Think right. Here we go, sir.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings them to third down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. This is the end of the third quarter. We're all set to begin the fourth and final quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the quick, right?
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing on third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
He's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point drive. Has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
ETN again. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down throw, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Red on red.
Lawrence with it on first. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They'll try it left with ETN. Broke through the tackle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Good for another Jaguars. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Think right. Hey.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Hey, ginger. Done. Here we go.
Third and long for him here. And they pick him off again. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick six.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Texans facing a big play as they go for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another two more to that lead. some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. This throw is coming. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans don't want to see this one go to overtime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Finish at 24. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open.
He'll look to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Good job by Jalen Petrie.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now one intended for Joe Mixon. And now they face 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. We'll check this one down to Etienne. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. Gets it to the 15. And he breaks the tie. That could win him this game, Brock. Touchdown! Absolutely score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mills escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Mills looking to throw. Now Mixon loses the football. Jax pick it up. He's got room to roam here. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.